Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Yes. You're right, Trace. It's very funky. I thought I'd do a little bit of a refresh and a rejig.
Yes, it's nice.
I quite like that one. It was quite lively. I thought it might perk us all up.
Now,
it certainly woke us up.
Now summer's on the way.
Yeah, we need something light and fresh and everything. Well, tonight, everybody, we have it'll be our divine service, so we'll be doing the healing candles and stuff. But we also have a very special guest medium waiting down in the backstage area with gorgeous coloured walls, and that was walls with a W, people. It's AD. Hello, matey.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Nice to be here.
Good evening.
I hope you're well.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're more than welcome, sir.
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Thank you.
Good. So let's get this show on the road, and I'll open in prayer, if that's all right. My fingers just went crack as I went to put my hands together. Could we bow our heads and blend our energies together, please, friends? Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, we thank you for the privilege of gathering together across the internet in your name tonight. Father, as always, we promise that everything we do tonight will be done with love, with truth and honesty in our hearts. Father, we ask that the veil be lifted between the two realms to allow the guides for Jean, Irene, Adi and myself to step forward to support and inspire us throughout this service tonight. And we ask for the loved ones of those people watching to step forward to bring messages of truth, proof, love and life eternal. At the end of this evening, Father, you shall have returned to you everything which is rightfully yours, with love, with honour and glory. Amen.
Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, people. Thank you, everybody. Pam's Poetry Corner.
I know. And this is hot off the press.
Hot off
the press, yes. 3 years today, 2 today. Spirit have got me really busy. And wow. I know, Tony, that I'm not saying genius, but I know that you're going to like this one. And I've called it When God Gave Me You.
Well, why won't I like it?
I said you probably would as well, darling.
Oh, thank you. I thought you said I didn't.
Come on, stop fighting, people. Stop fighting.
No, you will both like it.
Lovely. I like your poems.
When God Gave Me You. When God gave me you, I wonder if he knew what he had created. He gave me a love so strong and true, a love that could never be outdated. When God gave me you, he gave me a lifetime of love and affection, a love like I never knew, in our hearts a wonderful attraction. When God gave me you, I am so grateful. I have one of the best. Someone I can laugh with and never feel blue. A heart full of love that beats deep in my chest. When God gave me you, my life was complete. We have something shared by only a few, and together as one, into each other we retreat. When God gave me you, he gave me something beautiful and rare. And for all of my lifetime, it's you I choose. In my lifetime, for you, I will always care. When God gave me you, he made for us always to be together. Even when you have gone away to your spirit home, I will love you always and forever.
Oh, that's lovely, Irene.
I like
Lovely.
that.
I like that.
Thank you.
Beautiful. It's really
I will-
beautiful.
I will put it on. I knew you'd like that one.
Yeah, I like that.
So,
And well done, Lisa Scott.
Yes, I've
Lisa
just
Scott
seen it.
what's she
has
done?
Well done.
She sent off an email to volunteer for an LGBT youth group coming
Oh!
soon. That'll be the one in Bridlington.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
brilliant.
yes.
Of course, you'll be able to help. You'll be definitely able to help.
Oh, well done, Lisa. Well done.
So now we come to the time of our service where we offer absent healing out. So if there's anybody you know who's not
I have
feeling
my
quite
healing
themselves, Fab,
I have my healing book here.
fabulous,
I have mine in
Yeah.
front of me too.
wonderful.
I have mine at side. Tony, where's yours?
Actually, my actual physical healing book is at the caravan still because I put it on the shelf above the fridge freezer and
I'm
forgot
only
to pick it up
joking,
as
love.
it came
So,
out. But if you know anybody who is feeling a little bit under the weather or has some issues in their lives, just send a thought out during the next few seconds. And I promise you, it really does help. It really does help. So could we all bow our heads again and blend our energies together? Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, here we bring before thee all those in our and all absent healing books, that it may please thee to heal them. Be they suffering in mind, in body, or in spirit. We ask for those we know, those we do not know, and those who have no one to ask for them. We ask for them now. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Just so you know, Tony, the music wasn't playing through that. It kept fitting, if you know what I mean.
All right. I'll check it out. I've not touched that one, but I'll have a look.
Okay. I've got Tony. I've got Trudy down, Trudy Baudier, Barn, and
Yeah, it was Lisa Fallon, Barn.
Lisa Fallon,
yeah,
Barn.
yeah, I've got Lisa down.
Okay. Fabulous.
Okay.
Excellent. As always, if you scroll right down to the bottom of the comments, there should be the link. If you want to come on screen for a reading with, well, I was going to say the three lovely people and me, then please scroll right down to the bottom and click on the link, and it'll walk you through it and pop into the backstage area. We'll take the first two people that pop into the backstage area, and you can come on screen for a reading with the lovely Irene, the lovely Edie, the lovely Jean, moi, and anybody who gets me. No, anybody who gets me, well, you got the booby prize.
And my little
There
brother,
you go.
who's dyed his hair,
Oh,
you get him.
Yes, I went blonde. Well, you see, you go into the bathroom cupboard and you see a box of bleach on the shelf. What do?
Have a
Whack it
go.
on your head.
I like it
Um,
when you have that bit of pink in it or purple. Me.
Well, I was going to say, right next to it is a box of lavender hair dye as well. So that might go on tomorrow before I go to see him.
'Cause
Although,
I like that.
if
Tony,
lateral flow
just go
test was
grey.
right.
Just go grey and white, natural
I
like I am.
did. I was until
Right.
this afternoon.
Oh, don't be Shane. Don't be
Oh.
scared to come on camera.
I was just
We're
about
all
to
friends.
say,
We've got one.
we're
We've
all
got
friends
one
here.
victim, one recipient backstage.
Don't be scared. Just come on.
just come on, we'll sort you out, Duck.
So we've got one more space. We've got one more space left, but let's.
There's
start.
only us four can see you if you come on.
Oh yeah, Jane, that's going to
I
work.
can't. I can't see any comments from anybody.
Can't you? At the bottom, does it say
No.
private?
It'll say
Oh.
Tony.
No.
No.
Are you on a phone?
Yes.
Right. Because I thought it should say private chat or comment
Comments,
at
yeah.
the bottom of the screen.
No. It says
Oh,
can Mike chat or leave.
Oh, don't leave.
oh,
No, I'm not
don't
leaving.
leave.
You're all right. I'm here.
it says Cam
I'm not.
Mike. Cam Mike
And
chat.
leave.
Right. If you press on chat, what does it do?
I've got my
on.
phone though, Adi, and I can see it. It's
Oh.
above your comments.
Oh, I've got it. I've got it
I've
now.
got it.
I've got it
Right.
now.
Because it's above that.
We have got both. Oh, Eddie's gone now. See, you frightened him off.
Anna Reid, what do you mean? I can't do StreamYard unless you see my comments. We can see your comments, Anna. So
Evening,
why can't you
Josie.
do StreamYard?
Sorry
Right.
about that.
It's fine. It's fine. We've got two. Both spaces are full now. So, it's all right, Shane. I'll talk to you about it afterwards if that's all right, and then you can come on next time. But we have got two lovely looking people sat down below. So
Hello,
we'll get-
hello, Josie. Your mum's on, Tony.
Oh, hi, Mum.
Hello,
Fingers
Mum
crossed. See you
Josie.
tomorrow. Fingers crossed. See you
Sorry, I
tomorrow.
won't be there, Mum.
So
See you next
let's
time.
come.
Hello,
come-
Mum, whoever you are.
It's my mum. My mum's on.
Oh, your mum. Hello, Tony's mum.
She's there. Look, that's my mum.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Everybody settled?
Well,
Are we
I
sitting comfortably?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't you
100%.
talk to me like that, like, oh, missus.
A woman?
Talking
what
to
they
me
mean,
all
man.
Geordie
A woman?
like.
Well, my mum was born a Geordie, so
Right. So, in the order that the ladies came into the backstage area, we have Suzanne. Hello, dear.
Hi,
How
Suzanne.
are you?
I'm
Good
good,
evening,
thank you.
Suzanne.
Hello, Aid.
Good, good.
Hey, I bet AD.
Eddie.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hello, Aid.
Hello, darling.
Well, you've seen us all how we work before, so let's crack on. Does anybody have a link?
Yes, I do.
I was
Go
gonna say,
on
I think
then,
we should
Eddie.
let Eddie go.
Yeah.
Go on.
I'm just going
Good
to
eve-
pop backstage. I won't be a second. I can still
Okay.
hear you.
All
Okay.
right. Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, good, good. I'm aware I've got a lady that's surrounding you at the moment. I do believe that she comes in on a grandmother vibration with you. I do believe that she was a lady in height, but I think she was slightly bigger in stature. Does that make sense?
Yes?
Can you hear me? Does
Yeah,
that make
can you
sense
hear
to you at the moment? Yeah, I can hear
Yes.
you. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. Okay.
Right.
I felt that she had a little bit of a midriff. How's that?
Oh, yes. That's
You
fine
understand
now.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can I say to you that as I bring her forward, I know she was a very, very strong lady. I know that she was very forthright at times, but only when it was needed. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm aware as she comes in, I know that as she's showing herself, I know this lady has curly, maybe wavy hair. Do you understand that?
Yep. Yes.
Thank you. I'm also aware as I come in and around, I'm aware that she was very strong in the hands. So I know that she was a very hands-on person. Do you understand that, please?
Yeah, she was very crafty, doing crafting.
Yes, whatever. Very hard. I just see her working with her hands. Okay.
Yeah.
And can I say to you that as she comes in and offers you a lot of love at the moment. I know that as she talks to me, there's a situation that's dragging you down a little bit. Would you understand that, please?
Yes. Yes.
Would you understand she wants to get in the middle of two people and bang their heads together? Yes?
Yes.
Thank you. I know she was that sort of person. She was there for the family all the time. If there was a problem, she'd try and sort it. If she couldn't sort it, then she would never leave anything. She wouldn't leave things alone. Would you understand, till it was sorted?
Yes.
Okay. Can I say to you that with this situation, she comes in and offers you a lot of compassion, a lot of strength, because I know this is difficult for you, because you seem to be right in the middle of this situation. Would you understand that?
Yes. Yes.
She doesn't like the fact that you've been put in the middle of this confrontation, because it hurts. Because I know these two people are very close to you.
Yes.
Yep, thank you. Would you also understand with her as she comes in? I know that she presents herself with a gentleman as well. So I know that this gentleman presents himself as grandfather. I know that as grandfather comes in, he was slightly taller than grandmother. Would you understand that?
I never met my grandfather, so I don't know his stature.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, you must have seen photos. There must be photos of him around somewhere, please.
I've only got one photo, and they're both sitting down.
Oh, bugger. Okay, no worries. Excuse me. Can I say to you then that I do have the strength of a grandfather with you? As I said, I do feel that he was slightly taller than grandmother, and I also know that as he comes in, he also offers a lot of strength to you. I know he was a very hard-working gentleman, and I see that in his hands. He must have done manual labour. Do you understand that, please? Well, no, you wouldn't know, would you? I'm sure there's somebody that would be able. Say that again.
I'll have to
Yes.
ask somebody.
Okay. Yeah, please do. Please do. I know that he comes in and he's trying to, is there a gentleman involved in this particular situation? Because I see a gentleman here on the airplane. Thank you. We understand where he's saying, your grandfather's saying that the gentleman it's almost like he's got his ears blocked. He doesn't want to listen to the other person's side. Would you understand that? Thank you. This gentleman wants to come in and take the cotton wool out of his ears, okay, and get him to listen. But as they're bringing it all forwards, they're saying that this particular situation will be resolved soon and things will be better for you. Excuse me, I'll keep losing myself.
That's okay. Yeah, good.
On my phone. Can I say to you, just drawing back to your grandmother, I do believe that your grandmother must have taught you to knit and to sew and things like that. Do you understand that?
She was sewing, and I used to like sewing. Yes, she was a seamstress.
Yep, thank you. Thank you. I wish you hadn't told me that. Never feed the medium. I'm big enough. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Please don't worry. I want you to know that this lady does come in with a lot of love. I do see that I don't believe she lived to a ripe old age. And when I say a ripe old age, I don't want to say she was 90 or 100. I seem to be going to my late 70s, early 80s. Would you understand that, please?
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you. Would you also understand where I do believe that as she's coming in and around me, she makes me feel that coming towards the end of her life, she was getting a little bit forgetful. Do you understand that?
Oh, well, I've got two nans in spirit.
Okay. Let's part the two then. I'll part the two. Okay, I know that if I've got two people coming in, the lady that suffered quite badly coming towards the end of her life, she is around you too. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I do believe that she didn't know who. It's almost as if somebody used to go and visit her, and she thought that they were her sister rather than their daughter.
Yeah.
Would you understand that? Thank
Yes.
you. Can I say to you, I do believe that she coped very, very, very well with this forgetfulness. But in the end, it got her so bad, she just became lost in it all.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can I say to you that when she passed to spirit, for her, it was a blessed release, because she'd always been she always used her brain. She was a very knowledgeable lady during her life.
Yes.
Thank you. I know that she comes and puts her arms around you, and I know that she gives you all her love, all her support. She thanks those that didn't forget her when she was not at home. So I do believe she would have been in hospital for a while, but then she would have gone into a home or somewhere like that. Would you believe? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
I do.
you.
Yes.
I know her dearest wish would have been for to have passed at home with more familiarities around her, but she understood that she couldn't be kept at home.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do.
Can I say to you, please, that as I'm saying all this to you, as I said, she brings all her love and everything she can. Drawing back to the original lady that I'd come to you, that this is the lady that knits and sews. I do get a feeling with her that as she's getting older, I feel my chest getting quite heavy. Do you understand that, please?
I don't know I didn't really see her that often, so I don't know what was.
Okay. Please don't worry about that too much. Would you know, was there somebody around her that used to smoke, or was it her that used to smoke?
The second lady or the first lady?
The first lady.
No, she never.
No,
smoked.
first. She never smoked. Okay. Then what I'll say to you is, always remember that there's no smoke without fire. So please try and move away from the situation that's going on that she first mentioned. Does that make sense? Don't get yourself too wrapped up in it, because you're at the point where you want to say something, but you're not the sort of person to upset anybody. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So please, if that's how you feel, then you must step away from that. All right? Okay. I feel at the moment that that's about as much as I've got right at the moment. If I can leave her love with you, and if anybody else has got anything else they want to add, please do.
Thank you, Adi.
Well, I've got to say I haven't got anything different
Pleasure.
to Adi.
I was
It
just
did
going to
really
say,
well. Yeah.
we're just repeating everything.
Yeah,
Suzanne,
I would
so
just
I'm
be
sorry.
repeating it. So really
Other
sorry,
than-
Suzanne, but
I know,
Fine.
other than somebody's just saying that that they need I don't know, can I just say they're like a chemist, they've got everything in cupboard. So I do know somewhere in your family or this lady would have been on that much medication that there would have been like a cupboard, you know, like chemist on shelves, because they're making reference to this, Duck. And I know somebody feels like at the moment as though they're just taking like Anodine after Anodine because of headaches. So I do know that somebody's suffering bad with headaches, sweetheart, as well at the moment. I don't know if the headaches where it's tension or if it's stress caused through everything what's going on within the family situation, sweetheart, because they're talking about this. So if you can understand it with what Adi's give you, that's fine. But they're just making reference to that, love. And I know Tony can't stand teeth, but you can understand where somebody would have had the false teeth and had trouble with the teeth. I'm sorry, Tony, but they're there, and I've got to give it you. Can you understand that, Doug?
Yeah, I do.
Because they've got that sense of humour with them, and I know Tony, it's a joke because I don't like them. Tony don't, but they've just given me, so I've got to give you what I can. Can I send you healing, darling, across the shoulders? Because my shoulders are a bit tight. Yes, got to send you healing, darling, because I don't know if it's your posture. how you sit, if you sit all day, because it's as if they're saying, well, if you sit up and sit straight, you won't suffer with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But because it's probably how you work.
Too
I
much-
don't know if you work over a computer or what, but they're just fetching this in, Doc. And can you understand somebody at the moment who suffered or just had a sore throat because they're making my throat very sore, or suffered with sore throats? Because they're making my throat very sore. Don't worry if you can't, it's probably for somebody else. But as you can hear, I'm going a bit croaky and my throat hurts and my glands are up. And it's as if it could be somewhere where somebody probably had the tonsils out, or it's how they're feeling at the moment. You know, as though they've
I'll
got a
ask
sore throat.
someone.
Don't worry if you can't, sweetheart, because we've got other people it could be for that. But it's just how they're making me feel. All right, darling. So don't worry, it's probably for somebody else online. But I just had to mention it just in case it was you. Okay. And as we said, Tony's dyed his hair, darling, but you can understand where somebody's on about changing the colour of their hair as well.
Yeah.
All right, because they're fetching referencing with this, but they're just saying, I
Me.
don't know if it's you. Is it you?
Me.
Right. Can you just go careful and pick the right colour
Oh yeah. 'Cause I
or
make
the
a
right
mistake.
tones? All
Yeah.
right, because you need to pick the right one for you. All right, sweetheart. And don't be influenced by someone else, because I don't know if somebody's saying, oh, you should go this, you should go that. Don't be influenced by anybody else. Go with what you want, but make sure it is the colour you do want, if you can understand.
No, I won't do it myself. I won't do it.
All right then, sweetheart. Thank you for working with us, Noss and a night.
On a night.
Okay, Suzanne. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, sweetheart. Bye.
Take care. God bless.
I just saw Lisa Scott. I think they do a couple of
Who we got
blonde
now?
readings.
Yeah, it's Susie that's asking. Susie Giles on. She hasn't been on for a while, and it's Susie that was asking
No,
have
it
we
was-
changed the concept. So I've just
No, it
on.
was Lisa Scott's reply to that where she says we do a couple of blonde readings.
readings. Yeah.
Can I just
Yeah.
say hi to our Joanne and Brianna? Hi, Joanne and Brianna. I've seen your
Next, we
name.
have Shah. Hi,
Hi.
how are
Hiya.
you?
I'm all right, thank you.
Good, good, good. Okay. Have either of you ladies got a link for Shah?
I don't know. I've still got. I'm going to have to ask. Can you understand the sore throat, please? And somebody who suffered with sore throats and swollen glands, because mine's still rough.
Who, me?
Yes, Doug.
No, darling, no.
Somebody's got a sore throat and the glands
could
are up
be
because
with-
mine
You
really
could be with me,
hurts.
Jean. You could be with me, Doc.
I'm with you. Sorry, Sharon.
be
I'll
with
leave
me,
it with
yeah.
you then, Irene, because it still hurts.
Yeah.
They can take it
Right.
off me. I don't
Yeah.
want one. I ain't got the tonsils to start with. Sorry, Sharon. It's Irene.
Right, Shah.
Sorry,
could I
Shaw. Sorry, get
Shaw,
your name
yeah.
right.
God.
Could oh dear, Shah, could I bring you a gentleman forward from the world of spirit, please? He's coming through very much like a paternal energy for me, so that could be sort of a father grandfather type figure in spirit. He's also bringing me a lot of wheeziness across the chest, so
Yeah.
I believe this will be a condition he would have had prior to his passing, please.
Yeah.
I know he's a very family orientated chap because it's like I want to scoop everybody up into my arms and give them a cuddle. So I know he would be a chap that would love his family and like to give them hugs and things. He feels a very, yeah, come on. Sorry, he's just really confusing me. Would you understand, please, as well, a lady spirit side of life who would have had a stroke or a dementia condition or something in the head that would interfere with how she thinks? Because I'm going blank.
I can take a stroke, but she pass.
Right, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. Like I said, I just feel really confused, and that's how they bring it on to me. Right. They want to talk about 6 connected with a family. That could be mum and dad and 4 children, or 6 children, 6 grandchildren. But I know there's 6 connected around a family somewhere.
siblings. I'm one of 7.
Brilliant. That's fine. That's fine. And also okay. Right. You must be able to understand it as well, where there's the younger male earth side of life who it's like they've put them on baby reins and they're trying to rein them in and rein them back. It's like they're just getting ahead of themselves, or they're just veering off the path a little bit, and they just need reins on to pull them back. So it's yeah. Okay.
Shush! Shush!
Oh, is that
Sorry.
your Dex?
Yeah, it's my Dex.
It's fine. It
Shut
makes
up.
a change from mine. Makes a change from mine doing it, so that's fine. Also, sweetheart, they're making reference to somebody going back to books, which usually for me means going back to some form of study or studying for promotion or something like this. But I know I'm going back to books. And also they want to talk about, right, I don't really get this, but I'll explain what I'm getting and then it might make sense to you. It's like I've read something and it's upset me. So I don't know if somebody's received a text or an email or something when they've read it. It's really, I can't say that, peeved them.
Oh no, you can say it. It's fine. I don't.
No, I can't. It's really peeved them, and it's like, oh, you know. But what they're saying is, don't reply straight away. Think about it. Write out your response. Go back to it the next day and have another read. And then if you're still happy with it, press send. But don't reply in haste, otherwise, boom. Because I've done it myself. And then a couple of hours afterwards, you think, oh, I wonder if I can unsend that, because that was really harsh. But they're just saying they've read something and it's really red mist and also, would you understand, please, where there's the younger one who's not quite settled around school?
Yes.
Right, because they're saying just tread gently around that. You know, don't make a big deal of it. Just coax them gently, and they'll get there. But they also want to talk about the younger one who's the tapping my head and saying they've got a good head on them. They've got a really good brain. So they must be really excelling in everything they do.
Child.
Oh, it's the same child. Right,
Yeah,
okay.
I can tell you. Shall I? Do you want me to tell you?
If you want, yeah.
She's 8 years old, loves school, but then lockdown came and it's completely done her head in.
Oh,
Oh,
bless.
bless.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah.
A lot
they're
of
just
people
saying
are having this issue.
Yeah, just gently. All right. Oh, that would be lovely. They're talking about planning a getaway. So I don't know if you're planning your next holiday or what, but heaven. But they're talking about the planning the getaway, and they're around and they can hear that.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that.
All right. And right, a lady's just come in and she's put a bracelet on my wrist. So would you understand, please, where there's a lady's bracelet on Earth side of life? Really pretty little bracelet, I can see.
Not sure, but I can find out.
That's fine. Wherever this is, there's also a wedding band, because I want to take my wedding ring off and hand it over. So there would also be a lady's wedding ring with the bracelet, so the two are connected.
Okay.
All right. I've got to put my thumbs up. That is huge. Congratulations. And they are so proud of you in the world of spirit for everything you've achieved and everything you've done. Because they've said you've overcome some huge hurdles in your life. And they're very proud of how you've handled everything and how you've done everything. And as they want to leave, as they're leaving me, they want me to give you, I'm not quite sure what that is. it's like a big basket of flowers, but they're all the same flower, and I don't know what they are. I don't recognize them. But the purple flowers, and it's not lavender or anything. It's not a one I recognize, but I've got to leave you with purple flowers. Purple energy for me is my healing energy anyway. So it could be their way of getting healing energy across to your sweetheart for emotional support and upliftment. I will leave that with you.
That would make sense to me, Tony,
All
because
right.
I planted loads of it yesterday in a pot.
Brilliant. Brilliant. I love lavender. Can't get enough of it. Jean hates it. But I will leave you with the
It's
other
not
three
that
guys
yet.
and
It gives me
see
bad
if
headaches. It gives me bad headaches.
it's supposed to heal headaches. Anyway,
Well, it
I'll
don't,
leave you
it
with the
gives me
other three guys and
headaches.
see if they've
Thank
got
you.
anything to add on. Thank you, Shah.
Thank you.
What's he
Go
laughing
on,
at?
Jane.
That Eddie is very cheeky, that Eddie is.
Sorry,
He
yes, this Charles, my best friend.
Ah, right.
That's why he was going like that. Like, yeah, you can take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take that.
Yes.
It's I
Bless
can't
you.
hear very well. It keeps crackling.
Have you got
I'd
anything
got-
for Shah, Jane?
Not really, because I'd got me and Tony seem to collect a lot together anyway. But can I just
Right,
say,
okay.
sweetheart, that I have got to say to you that you've got to start and learn to calm down slightly. Can you understand that? It's just that you're here, there, and everywhere, and you've just got to start and slow down. You're like a little hamster on a wheel at times, where everything's going round and round and round, and it's all up here, and you're just sending me dizzy. Never mind about your spirit family and your friends, sweetheart, because you just can't go. And they've just said it. Somebody must have glued you to that seat to keep you there just for half an hour, because it's unusual to see you sat down, and this is just what they're saying. And if you're not sat down, you're thinking, what can you do next? You
I'll
know,
do that.
and that when you're asleep, you're not having that full rest sleep, because you're still thinking what's going off. What can I do tomorrow? What can I do next day? And this is where they're wanting to try to slow you down a little bit, darling, if you can understand that. Where Tony said about the little one at school, that will come. They're saying, like Tony said, don't push it, but this lady in spirit saying it will come, sweetheart. Try not to stress too much. I think a lot of kiddies are having the same issue at the moment, and it's not nice for him. He keeps dashing. I wish he'd stop flying off somewhere, that Ada. But they're bringing this in, darling, and I don't like it, but this lady's saying that she used to make that bread and butter pudding. I just can't stand it. But she's saying she used to make them the old puddings and the spotted dick and all them.
Yeah.
And she used to make them old puddings. She says because they were very wholesome and they were nutritious and there was that much good stuff in them that it helped, darling. So she's wanting you, I'm not saying to go out and make them, but she's just wanting for you to eat properly, sweetheart, because she's telling me that you're not eating properly. It's as if you're just picking. You're feeding everybody else, but you're just picking. Can you understand that, sweetheart? Because she's just saying you're just picking things. You're not sitting down and having a meal like everybody else. Okay,
That's
you
true.
just.
And I know who would be telling me off. I know who that is.
Thank you. But someone's drinking too much fizzy pop as well, sweetheart. You must be able to understand that. I'm not saying it's you, but there's somebody what's having too much fizzy pop.
That might be a friend of mine that's watching. I don't know if she's still.
That's
drinking.
fine. They're just aware of this as well, and they're saying that that's not good. It's not good for you. You know, water's best thing, but a lot of people don't like water. But that's the best thing. And can I also say, sweetheart, she's talking about somebody who drinks, it's all drinks with me, it's because of my throat, I think. They drink a lot of caffeine, coffees and things like that.
Yeah, I know.
And she's saying that ought to be cut as well. She's really telling you to do these, but stop these, if you know what I mean. But she's got so much respect for you. And now she's saying you've got such an old head on young shoulders, and she's got that much respect for you, the way you're dealing with everything. Because even though it does get you down, but you just ride it through. And she's got that much respect for you, sweetheart. And she wants to say to you, you're just a gem. How you get through everything. All right. I want to give you the yellow for the upliftment, sweetheart. Okay. And I've got to give you the red for the strength. I've also got to bring you a dog from the spirit world, sweetheart. What was lovely. When dogs come, we also, they're very loyal. They're very protective. and it's by your side, but you can hear the dog. You look round and you can hear it either tapping or just a little woof or something.
I've
And
seen-
you look round and you think, oh, you know, where's that come from? Well, the dog's with you, sweetheart. Okay. Just don't tell, I hope your neighbour's not on. Don't tell everything to everybody. Because sometimes you can you understand, sweetheart?
Yes.
Just be careful. All right, she's trying to guide you that way as well. Because sometimes she says, you're so sociable and you like to talk to people that sometimes you tell them a little bit too much. Try to hold back on some things, sweetheart. Okay, because they don't need to know everything. And shut your purse, will you, love? Shut your purse.
Okay.
All right. I don't know if you're spending too much or you're lending money out but not getting it back. Oh, she's gone. Sure, it's because what she's saying, I don't know if you lend money out, you don't get it back, sweetheart. But she's saying, shut your purse. All right, there's going to be times you're going to need your money.
Okay,
All right, darling. Oh, and
Thank you.
do that decorating you've wanted to do. You've talked about decorating.
Started.
Right, that's all right then. Because she just said, do that decorating. All right, sweetheart. And I'm going to send a night and God bless. And lovely
Thank
meeting
you.
you. You're welcome.
Irene?
Gina, you and Gina have said everything that I had, Duck. So
All right,
again, it's not,
no problem.
you know, sorry, Shah.
That's all right, darling. Thank you.
Eddie, are you
Shall I
sitting this one out?
Yeah. Shall I just finish this? Good evening.
Hi, darling. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. I just want to say to you that as all those messages were coming round to you, I was aware of a figure behind you. It is an energy that I recognise. So I know your big brother's around. He seems to be bouncing every.
Only had, to be fair, because he said about
That's what I did think that. I want you to know that he's come in. He's there. He's put the shield in front of you to deflect any negativity that comes your way. I don't know whether you've heard from any of your family just recently.
No.
Okay.
So I think about it the other day, so that's a bit weird.
Okay. Well, that's what he's just brought through. So maybe that's just confirming what you thought about. Apart from that, I've got very little, because I think the others have said so much.
Bless.
Oh, I'll be talking to you in a minute. Anyway, when all this is done, you'll be like, yeah. But can I just say?
Yeah, I'll talk to you on the phone in a bit. Bye. See
So proud because I know.
you later, Piglet.
Bye, sweetheart.
I know.
I'll talk.
Thanks.
See you later, sweetheart.
Thank you, Shah. Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, I do like.
Can
doing
I
on-screen
give
messages.
this gentleman off, please? Because he's been
Go
with
on
me
then.
quite a while now and he's stood patient. And this gentleman is, I know his wife went before him because he's telling me he's in spirit, obviously. But he said his wife went before him and she went young and he was left looking after the children. He says that weren't a problem, but it were, even though they knew this lady, bless her, and I do know it was cancer of some sort, because he said we knew that the end was coming, but we didn't expect it to be so quick. And he was, I don't know if it were 2 or 3 children was what was left on earth playing with him. But he said they're all doing so well now and he wants to come in and just, he says, I did what I could with them. He says, and I looked after him properly and everything. He went to Spirit. He was quite young as well when he went to Spirit. But he wants just to let the children know how proud he is of what they've become over these years, on what he's seen, and to the kiddies and everything. And he's so proud. He's stood here. He won't be a very tall gentleman. Right. So it could be yours then, Bernadette. Yeah. Because he's so proud, sweetheart, of how they've all become. Because he's saying it was hard for him to lose, the mum so young or the nan so young or whatever. It was so hard, but they've all got through it. They've managed to get through that, okay, and they've come out of the other end really well. They've done ever so well, because some people, it sounds awful this, but some people within the family, and I do feel it might have been auntie, uncle, that type, would have said you couldn't have managed. And it was if they wanted to move the children round to different people. But no, he kept them as a family. He kept them all and he kept them all together as long as he could. And that's what he's coming in for, sweetheart, to say just how everything were. I've got to give the month of March for an anniversary, sweetheart. Okay. And he's also taking me to the month of December. So I know December does mean something, sweetheart, as well. I don't know if that's a birthday in December. It's fetching this in. Can I give you the 28th of a month, darling? That's right, darling. That's what he wanted. He wanted to keep the family together. I hope you can take the dates as well, sweetheart. He's talking about the 28th as well, love. You were born in December, thank you. Because he's making reference to this. He's just saying he knows that he did his best and he don't want nobody, oh bless him, he's just saying, I did my best. I did my best. So I know he did find it hard, but he did his best and he worked to keep the family together. And as he's coming in, yeah, right, thank you, sweetheart. He just keeps going on about the family's doing so well, what they've had to go through, and this is just what he keeps repeating, sweetheart. I don't know, somebody's either just passed the driving test or thinking of doing driving, because he keeps showing me L plates, sweetheart. So I don't know if somebody's just passed or they're thinking of starting driving, because he's talking about that. He was a binman. Oh, I know he kept going. And he's fetching this in as well, sweetheart. He's just telling me about the 22nd of a month as well. He's just mentioned about the 22nd. You're thinking of driving. Well, he's got the L plate, sweetheart. So if you can afford it and when it's possible, he's got the L plates ready for you. But that's got to be your decision. Okay. But he's there. He's just said, I'll sit beside you. And he's just laughing because he said, I'll put my crash helmet on. Well, you don't need it in a car, but he's having a laugh about that, sweetheart, because he says, thank you, because he's saying that you haven't had a lot to laugh about recently. So I do know you for about 6 months, darling, 7 months, you've had things a bit rough, all right? And he's saying, but they have seen it and they have heard it, darling, and you must have been speaking to Spirit and sending prayers to Spirit, because they've said they have heard everything and seen it, darling. All right, they are helping which way they can. Sometimes, it takes a bit longer than what we'd like, because of where they only can do it from that side of things. All right, darling, but he's so much there for you. But he has said, just like we tell a lot of people, oh, brilliant, so you know all about it then. Could have come straight to this for you. But they're just saying, darling, that you do need, and you do need to actually speak up. You do need to speak up about something, okay, and that's been niggling you for this length of time. All right, sweetheart. And he's just saying, you can do it. You can do it, darling. Okay. Yeah. They're there, sweetheart. Well, if you're a medium, they are there for you, sweetheart. Just think how to say something, but it's time now for you to speak up. All right, because you've held on to it for that long length of time. And also, you need to come out of that. We always say walking on treacle, because you've been walking carefully past things. Now it's time to come on. Let's get sorted and let's move on. All right, sweetheart, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you so much, Bernadette, for letting me bring your loved ones forward and say thank you.
Can I go next,
Don't
please?
doubt yourself. Yeah,
You
don't
can.
doubt
I
Thank you
was
very
just going to
much.
say I haven't got anything other than what Jean had said anyway, and I'm not going
I
to
just want
pretend.
to tell, don't doubt
it would be
yourself,
fair.
Bernadette,
Okay.
sweetheart. They're there with you and they're ready to work again when you're ready. All right, sweetheart, so don't doubt yourself. Sorry,
Bernadette, can you
to
hear
just
me?
say that.
That's all right. Bernadette, can you hear me? Thank you. Okay. I want to go back to your mum, because I do feel this lady around you quite a lot. I do feel she comes in with so much love. I know that we've spoken about the cancer link. I do believe that it started in the breast and may have gone somewhere else. Would you understand that? I can't see what she's writing because I haven't got my glasses with me. So if the others can just say whether she's saying yes or no, that'd be brilliant.
I will. I'll say. She hasn't put anything up. There's about a 10-second delay between the live feed and the comment.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Bernadette,
she can understand.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Bernadette. Can I say to you that she is offering you a lot of strength at the moment? I know that's already been said, but I think it's for many, many different reasons. I do believe that you're trying to keep things together with a lot of people. You're trying to be the glue. Sometimes in life we have to take ourselves away from being the glue that sticks things together and let other people sort themselves out. I'm aware that it's causing you a little bit of negativity. That's what they're saying. Would you understand that?
Just wait and see if anything comes up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's got.
Please use your abilities. You need. I'm aware that I need to say to you that you probably need to go back into a meditation or a meditative state to sort your head out and sort out where you're going next. I know that it's already been said, don't doubt yourself, but I really, really do think you do doubt yourself 100%. I've been on that journey. I know what that's like. I think you now have to start to trust. Believe you me, you can trust more in spirit than you can do from those that walk the earth plane.
That's true.
So please do start trusting. Everything that you've been thinking recently, and this has been in your head, you've dismissed it all. Please acknowledge that you've had that information. Okay, it's nothing bad, it's nothing negative, it's just the way that things are going, and I think spirit are trying to show you where your next footpath is. I'm aware also that you blend very well with spirit, and I do believe that there's opportunities for maybe trance, something like that, because I see that, I hear that. Just know that Mum is with you. I believe Mum must have left some jewellery, because I believe somebody's been twiddling with Mum's ring just recently, and I don't say it's a wedding ring. I believe it's an eternity ring or an engagement ring, because I know that as she was showing me this is her signifying that she's coming close. She also says that you're doing a lot of daydreaming in front of the kitchen window. So I believe that your sink must sit in front of your kitchen window, and you must have quite a good view out to where the surrounding area of where you live. And I believe that sort of calms you down. But I know that Mum has been with you during those times. I know when Mum walked the earth plane, she was as good a mum as she could have been. And she does shed a few tears to say that she's sorry that she left you when she did. But just know that you keep Mum's memory alive.
Auntie left jewellery to Mum.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
All right. She daydreams by the window.
That's good. All right, yeah. Darling, I'm gonna leave you and pass you on to anybody else that wants you, if they've got anything. But I'd say, God bless you. Good luck with the journey. Thank you for listening.
Oh, Grandma.
Anybody else?
Oh.
Jean, have you got anything? Irene, sorry, have you got anything?
No. Once again, no.
Oh, bless. Okay.
Irene, have you got anything for anybody?
No.
We've got a short one.
A little one, Irene. You can
got
pull
time
a little
for a shorty one.
No, I haven't got anything, Duck. Everybody said everything.
Okay. Right. Have you got a link, Jean, or would you like me to give one off?
Can you put that properly?
What are you lot like?
Sorry, Tony.
That's all right.
I've still got my sore throat. My tonsils are still playing up, and I've got no tonsils. Sore throat. My voice gone off.
Give you sore throat and tonsils. That's what people were saying about sore throats.
To what they call them in your neck. My glands are up, and I ain't got I'm not poorly.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Spirit's put it all on me.
yeah. My glands
Um,
swell up and go
Somebody's
down.
got this complaint.
It's
or
me.
knows
I've
of it.
always.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Because
me. It's me because
Is it
my
you?
glands are always swelling up and going down, and
All
yeah,
right.
I
It
always
really
get
is.
a sore throat and a dry throat. So
Oh,
yeah,
Oh, hang on, we've got somebody else here. My throat is sore
Susie.
and I'm losing my voice.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just really uncomfortable and I don't like the feeling because it's not me.
yeah,
Yeah.
See where I'm going with it because I've got to sort it out, then they'll take it off.
Yeah.
Right, Irene, and listen in, please. I can't remember who it were. But can you
Susie.
understand an Irene where I had my tonsils out when I was 5, but where somebody should have gone through surgery and they should have had their ears and everything checked because it's I know your ears, throat, and your nose all
Yeah.
gets together, but it's as if I should have been checked
yeah,
regularly because of this thing, and it's as if when my throat's swelling, so obviously it's as if I've got mumps, but I ain't, if you know what I mean, because I feel as though my throat and
yeah.
my
I
neck's
do. It
really
was my
big.
dad.
Right, thank you, because that's just how I feel, sweetheart. And it got to a stage at some point where they would have had to filter with oxygen because it's as if I can't breathe, because they got a bit worried. They must have got worried in case things started shutting, because they were swelled that much.
Yeah,
And this is what is the fetching in,
Yeah.
sweetheart. So if it's your dad, then hopefully he'll take it off me now. Then if we've got somebody who can take it, because it's not a nice thing. So I do feel for this gentleman. I really do, when he's suffering with this.
Yeah.
Because it's like swallowing razor blades. That's how bad it is.
yeah,
So he's coming in with this,
Yeah.
Irene, then, darling. But you can understand as well where somebody on the earth plane suffers a bit with tonsillitis or sore throats. If it's not tonsillitis, it's
yeah.
sore
That's
throats.
me.
It's
Yeah.
you, because he's fetching this in
Yeah.
as well. He's just said, bless him, don't let it get as bad as is. If it starts flaring, then go and get something done. Don't just think, oh, gargling with salt water or gargling with this, because sometimes it might just need the antibiotic. I'm not medical,
Yeah.
and I don't pretend
No,
to
I know
be,
you're not.
but sometimes we think, oh, this will be all right. We can gargle with this or take that or something, and we just ride it.
Yeah.
But sometimes it might need intervention where you might need something else. All right, sweetheart.
Yeah,
So
I've
just take note. Take note
been
of that.
several times, but they won't do anything.
Oh well,
Yeah, will do.
persevere then. This is what if it's your dad, then that's what your dad's saying. Persevere with that, please. And can I just say, Irene, as well,
Yeah.
darling, while I'm here, he's coming in close, and I know you've had a birthday as what passed, but can I say there's a birthday in about 6 weeks? So what are we in about 6 weeks? We'll be going to June, aren't we? July.
Yeah.
There's a birthday around end of June,
Yeah,
July.
it's Megan's. It's
All right,
Megan's
because
at
he's
end of
fetching
July.
this in early, sweetheart.
Yeah,
And he's just said, bless you, saying, you're looking tired. And he's saying, you're looking tired, lass. I never use lass, but you're looking tired.
yeah.
So he thinks you're looking tired. And he's
I
saying
don't
you're looking
sleep very
tired
well.
in a different way, but he's saying this, sweetheart, okay. And he's just said,
Right.
and stop.
Okay.
Oh, come on, darling. What you? He's so caring for you at minute, Irene, because he's saying you're doing so much that you do need to just back off a little bit.
Yeah.
And you know with all this what's going off.
Okay.
But he's saying you're not, don't take this wrong.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
words,
I
not
do.
mine. You're not getting no younger, so you shouldn't be putting up with it. And that's just how he's put it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
I always put it that way, but it's true.
Yeah.
You know, none of us are getting any
No,
younger, are we? Other
that's
than
just
Tony.
thinking. No.
Other than Tony, what don't get older
Yeah.
comes down.
He's
doesn't it?
counting backwards.
I did.
He's
What he's saying
21
about
The
this
other day I
week.
said I was 27.
All right, sweetheart. He's saying you're not getting no younger, so you shouldn't be
Yeah.
putting up with it. And he's just said to me, he's saying you've got to remember that you're the adult. You're the adult.
Now,
I'm
you
not
and
going
Tony
into
know
it.
where this is.
Yeah,
No,
well, he
but you
said
know
you're
where
the
it is and you
adult.
know who it's with. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you know
I
you've
can
got to
totally
just follow
understand
him. But you know, Irene, they're there for you.
Yeah.
They're there to help you.
Yeah.
All right.
I know.
And I do know
Yeah.
this. Your dad's saying there's still some things of his left. There's still some
Yes.
things of his
Yes,
left.
there is.
Okay, he's not telling
Yeah.
me what, but it's concerning that you're the adult, you know. Let them get on with it. If they make a muck of it, then that's them, not you. And
Yeah.
he still hasn't fetched my voice back yet, so he better do, because it's not nice. So I'm going to leave you with that and see if Eddie's got out, because I want my voice back. All right
then, sweetheart.
Oh,
Thank you,
It's
Jean.
not nice,
Yeah.
but it's awful when they take it and they don't want to get you back.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's not
I know.
me,
That's what happens
I
to
got
me.
sorted out
Though.
when I was 5. Go on, have you got
Yeah,
out then,
he's-
Eddie?
Eddie.
Eddie.
Yeah, not for Jean though. For somebody that's in the ether. Yeah.
All
So
right.
shall I
No,
just go for it? Is that
that's
all right?
Jean. I'm
Is that
Irene.
all right?
Yeah.
Now, what
Okay.
Sorry,
coming to you, Irene?
No, for
No,
somebody on the
no.
internet.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Yep. Off you
Okay,
go.
sorry. I'm aware I've got a gentleman with me. I know that this gentleman would have been around the ages between 65 and 70 when he passed to the spirit world. I do know that he's somebody's father. I do know that as he steps in and around me, he would have gone into hospital for an operation. And unfortunately, he didn't come out from the operation. So I don't know whether I don't believe that I believe he passed during the operation or just after. I know as this gentleman comes in, I do know he wore glasses. I also know that he's shouting out. Now, somebody must either be able to link with the name Sue or Susan. I'm not sure where she fits in and around, but I don't feel it's a close member of the family. I believe this might have been an aunt, a maiden aunt, something like that. This gentleman does tell me that, yes, I know he's a northerner, and I know that he would have worked in a factory at one time, and I know I can see him walking along with a great big basket. So I almost feel like he would have worked in a mill or something like that. Does anybody understand?
Lisa Scott's dad was 68, had a hospital procedure Saturday, went back to the nursing home Saturday afternoon and didn't wake up Sunday.
Okay. Hello. Good evening.
I didn't hear any of that. I'm sorry, because it were all crackling.
Oh, that might be my mic. I'll have to remember that. Sorry.
Well, my
Okay.
father-in-law just popped off like that.
Okay. Did you say Lisa Scott?
Lisa Scott, yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Lisa. Would you also be able to understand with this gentleman? Did you understand where I said about factory surroundings, working in a mill, something like that, as a supervisor or something very, very similar?
He was Scottish.
Okay.
Yeah. And did he work in a factory or an industrial environment, Lisa, please?
That's it.
Yeah.
I think you're still with
My
AD. I
my
think you're still with me
father-in-law
because I can
did.
take all this.
I can.
Oh,
Well, what
you
happened
can
to
take-
my
Can you really?
father-in-law?
Oh,
Yeah.
He was
He
in
worked-
factory.
he was in a big aircraft hangar.
Okay. Jean, did you say do you understand the factory? Do you understand where I said about a mill? All that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Irene, sorry.
Irene and
Yes?
I can, and
It's all right.
Lisa.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. I can split. Let's
We've
pull
got
this
three.
apart. I love three ways. I really do.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey,
Not in that sense, love. Not in front of
I
the
just feel
children.
awful
let's
because
say.
I'm only hearing some of it because it's crackling.
Okay. I don't know what I can do about
it's Jean's
Right.
connection. She crackles a
Jean.
lot.
Irene, sorry. Okay, Jean and Irene. Lisa, please stay around and listen because this is between the three of you. Okay, Irene. Yes, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Irene?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you are listening.
Hello.
Okay. Did you understand did you understand what I said about the factory, about pulling a big basket along, things like that? Would you understand that?
Yes.
Where he
We both
worked in a
can.
power station, my dad. But
Well,
yes,
Okay,
I
so
can
you-
take, and I can take the Susan. I can take the
Okay.
Susan.
And you can take the Susan to Irene.
Yeah, but he worked in a factory, my father-in-law.
Yep.
He worked in the steelworks, the mills and
Okay. Yeah, okay.
turning and all that.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. I believe if I'm with your father, Irene, I believe your father was very
Yeah.
jovial, very much like you. Does that make sense? Yes?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah, it
Okay.
does.
Do you understand where I
Yeah.
feel like he's very happy-go-lucky, but he's very much, again, family-orientated.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Definitely.
I believe that's where you get a lot of your strength from this gentleman.
Yeah.
Okay. And would you understand where I believe that there was a time where after he'd passed his spirit, it was almost like he was pushing you to do your spirit work.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it was, because I'm a fourth
I
generation
believe
medium.
somewhere along the line. Okay, cool. Can I just say to you, I know that as he comes in and around, I'm not sure whether this is your gentleman, Irene's, or the other ladies. Did one of yours smoke, please? Because I have smoked.
Yes. Dad did and I did. Yep.
Okay.
Mind you, Jean,
did your
yours
daddy
smoked as well,
smoke,
didn't he?
Yes. Yeah. Smoked like
Senior,
a trooper.
I want to give you senior.
Yeah.
I want to give you senior service. You
Oh,
understand?
they're the very strong ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Stuart's
they're
dad.
really, really strong,
Yeah.
and they're
That's Stuart's
untipped.
dad and his
Okay.
mum, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, can I say, Irene, no, Jean, where you're concerned, I know we were talking about your health issues earlier. I believe, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Jean?
Jean, can you hear Aidy?
Not very well, I can
Am I
hear
still-
everybody else. Stuart's dad
Am I
wasn't
still-
very family oriented though. He weren't that, so that would have been
Okay.
Irene's because Stuart's dad wasn't.
Okay. No, but Jean, do you understand where I want to say to you? I know the next couple of weeks are quite crucial for you, but the fog will be
Somebody
lifted
said what he's
about
saying,
what's
I can't
going on.
hear him.
She can't hear you, Aidy.
I can sometimes.
I don't know what-
Eddie, what did you say?
No, I don't know.
I said, would you understand where over the next couple of weeks the fog is going to be lifted for you, and everything will be okay? That's what I'm going to say to you.
Tony, would I understand
Jean?
what?
Over the next
Would
couple of
Would
weeks.
you understand?
Yeah, go on.
Well,
would I
over the next
understand?
couple of weeks, where you're going to be lifted and everything's going to be okay.
Oh, I
That's
hope
from
so.
Aidy.
That'd be
Yeah.
brilliant. If that's what happens, it'd be brilliant.
Well, that's what this gentleman has told me for you. Okay.
That'd be brilliant. Thank you.
I'll just go back to Irene for a second. Irene, I know that one of your granddaughters has got the gift.
Well,
Do you
yeah.
understand that?
Yes,
would you
I do.
understand where I believe you're trying to educate her. Would you
Yeah.
understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep
Yes,
keep what you're doing.
It's my daughter. It's
Okay.
my daughter and my granddaughter.
Okay, keep doing what you're doing because
So-
you're doing a very good job with both.
Oh, thank
All
you.
right.
It's very nice.
That's
Very
what
nice
this-
of you to say
That's what
so.
this
Dad.
gentleman is telling me, not me.
Yeah.
Is Lisa still there? Is Lisa still there?
Yeah, she's still on the feed.
Okay, Lisa, just say hello to me.
Yeah. Lisa Scott, if you're
Okay.
still on the feed, just say hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just that I know I'm not talking job blank. Lisa, I just want you to know that the gentleman that I had with me, I do know that this particular man does belong to you. I know that somewhere along the line, are you thinking about having something done to your garden, or did this gentleman have an allotment, something like that, please?
Yep, she's definitely on. She's just sent a message through.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like I
she's
said, there's
on.
about a 10-second delay between live feed
That's fine.
and the Facebook. There's nothing coming up yet.
She said hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Did you say
Yeah,
yes?
we're doing the garden.
Okay. Thank you very much. This gentleman was getting quite bad tempered about it, because I know that your garden, or whoever's garden this was looking very, very untidy. This gentleman liked things regimented and liked to see a nice garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can I say to you that as I'm working in and around this gentleman, I don't know whether this is his name, but I know that I do have a George that links with you, and I also have to talk about Tom or Tommy.
No, not yet.
Is this still for Lisa?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
can
she
understand George, and my grandson's Thomas.
She's changing her mind about what she wants to do to it, so that's where
Okay,
the
no,
stress
that's
is coming
fine.
in.
That's fine. Okay.
Tom's her granddad.
Grandson. Oh, granddad, yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. Then I know that because the name has been mentioned, I know it was around you too. I just feel, in a lot of senses, somewhere along the line, you've lost a little bit of direction within your working environment or your day-to-day environment. Would you understand that?
Who's this to now?
To
Lisa. It's
Yeah.
to Lisa, yeah.
Lisa, well, I'm still with Lisa.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all right then. I'm getting crossed here myself.
was that a yes or no?
It hadn't come up yet. Absolutely,
Okay.
now she's lost. Yeah. Absolutely,
Okay,
now she's
okay.
lost. Yeah.
Okay. Can I say to you that I know that you have the choice of two paths. I know that in life we have to choose our own paths. But I know that I sort of want to veer you off to the left, because I feel like you need to change what you were doing before and go for something new, is what they're saying. And I know that you're a very caring person. Not that I know you, not that I can see you, but I know you're a very caring person, and I know that maybe the care industry is more for you.
It's nothing yet, Eddie.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Can I
Hello.
just send a night, please? Because I've got to go and
All
get
right.
myself sorted. All right.
Okay.
Good night, Irene.
Bye.
Night, everyone.
Good night,
Bye,
darling.
Irene.
Yeah.
Night,
Good night.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Yeah, she's got the choice of two careers. And she's...
Okay.
Yeah.
She's humming and hawing about both. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I understand that. I think one of the new careers is something completely different to what you've done before, and I believe that's the one that you should take. That is
Yeah,
what I'm being
she's
told.
doing the caring now.
Okay.
Yeah, you see?
All right.
Caring.
Okay, I don't feel like I've got much more to say to you, Lee. I'm sorry it's taken a while to get round to you. Take Spirit's love, take Tommy, whatever his name is, the club, and take the father figure as well. Thank you so much for letting me work with you.
Bless you. Thank you. It's been an absolutely lovely evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. And thanks, Eddie, for coming on as our guest medium for tonight.
Thank you so much.
I'm up in the northeast tomorrow. I'm doing Seam Church. Fingers crossed everything's okay. I'm doing Seam Church. Then Wednesday, there will be the Bridlington service. Thursday night, there will be Little Ports. And then we'll be back Friday. Are you out anywhere during the week, Irene?
I'm on Zoom. I'm doing Colton Institute on Sunday.
Oh, fabulous.
With the lovely Rachel Tempest.
Yes, I like Rachel.
And I'm doing her service. It starts at 6:30. If I can jump back on 2 hours after, I will do. Okay.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
We have one together next week, don't we?
We do. We do.
Dean?
Yes, we're at Stockton.
Over Zoom, aren't we?
It's a Zoom one, yeah.
Stockton Healing Centre.
Yes, that's Wednesday.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I haven't had any details through yet, but I'll get them and then I'll send the link round. Okay.
All right then, sweetheart. Yeah. Okay.
Suzanne
I
says, thanks again, AD. Wonderful service
Thank
tonight
you.
with a big kiss. Lots of love for you going up the screen. Everybody thought you did a really fantastic
you.
job.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was lovely. I've never seen you work before, so it was lovely to see you work, AD. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I'm going to have to do Jean's singing now.
yeah. Well, she has to take her meds, doesn't she, Doc?
She does, she has to have her injection stuff.
We're up to 8:20 and she's normally
I
done
know.
that, so we're a bit later than usual.
We are. But it was a nice service, so it was good. But yes, so could you close the service down in prayer, please, then, Irene?
I can do it unless AD wants to do it.
And I shall do the singing
No, you
song.
can. You carry on.
Okay, thank you. Can we all bow our heads, please, friends? Dear Lord, Divine Father, thank you for a wonderful service over the internet. And thank you once again to our guides, our helpers, our families and our friends for coming and working with us on this beautiful service this evening. Could I ask for healing to go around the world, Lord, to our wonderful Mother Earth and to our animal kingdom? And could we find some food for the hungry and homes for the homeless? And as I close the veil, Lord, I hand it all back to you, all the honor, all the glory, and all the love. And until we meet again, may a guardian angel be with each and every one of you. Amen.
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 Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our
From all
fears.
our-
Angels guard us while we sleep till morning light
Morning light
appears.
appears.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Jean,
God
your
bless
voice
you.
is
Keep you
deepened.
still.
Good night. God bless everybody. Stay safe.
Thank
God
you.
keep you
Good
safe till we
night.
meet again. Good night.
Good night. Amy.
Good night.
See you.
Good night.
Good
Been a long time without you. Been a long time without love. Everything reminds me of you. But everything is not enough. Feeling out by the ocean. And all of those white hot sands. Every sunrise is just for you. So come along and take my hand.